Good morning students. God bless you. Welcome to Max class. In this class, we are going to see about without actual division to find the decimal expansion. Okay. So last class we have discussed actual division method to find the kinds of expansion. Okay. So exercise 2.2, the fifth question, without actual division, find which of the following rational numbers have terminating decimal expansion. Okay, this is your question. The first subdivision 7 by 128, 21 by 15 is second. So this like your question. Okay, before start the question, so I giving one note. The note is, if a rational number p by q and q is not equal to 0 can be expressed in the form of p divided by 2 power m into 5 power n. Okay, if a rational number p by q and q is not equal to 0, this is the definition of rational number. Okay, can be expressed in the form of p divided by 2 power m into 5 power n, where p is belongs to z and m and n belongs to whole number. Okay, then the rational number have a terminating decimal expansion. Okay, so this like able to write means that given rational number is a terminating decimal expansion. Otherwise, the rational number will have a non-terminating and recurring decimal expansion. So two form here want to write. The first one is the terminating decimal expansion. Another one is non-terminating and recurring decimal expansion. Okay, the first question. Answer 7 by 128. Okay, so this is not equal to in this form, the general form. So can be write in this form the given rational number 7 divided by 128 can be write in this like, okay, using the prime factorization 128 divided by 2. This is 6 2s are 12 and 4 2s are 8. Then 2, this is 3 2s are and 2 2s are 4. Then 2 16 2s are 32. Then 8 2s are 16. 4 2s are 8. Then 2 2s are 4 and 1 2s are 2. Okay, so the 128 can be written in the form of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 2 power 7. So this is not equal to in this form. So this is also right within this like 7 divided by 2 power 7 into 5 power 0. So any number power 0 is 1. Is it or not? Okay, so now we get the given rational number can be write in the form of p by 2 power m into 5 power n. So the given rational number will have terminating decimal expansion. Therefore 7 by 128 has a terminating decimal expansion. Have you understood the answer? Okay, next the second question. So second question is 21 by 15 is your homework. This is similar for the first question. Next, this is your homework. Okay, then the third question 4 and 9 by 35. This is a mixed fraction type. So fourth as well as your homework. This is also in the form of p by q. Okay, now I am doing the third question. 4 and 9 by 35. Okay, 4 and 9 by 35. So mixed fraction change into improper fraction first. Okay, how to write the mixed fraction change into improper fraction? So denominator multiplying with the integral part. 35 into 4. 35 4s are 140. The 140 plus 9, 149 divided by 35. Okay, so now we get p by q format. So factorize the denominator 35. Okay, so 5 7 5s are 35, 7 1s are 7. 149 divided by 35 equal to 149 divided by 35 can be right 5 power 1 into 7 power 1. So but must be want to the denominator 2 power m into 5 power n format. 2 and 5 only in the factor general form, but here 5 and 7 exist. So if a rational number will have a non-terminating recurring decimal expansion, therefore 4 and 9 by 35 has the non-terminating and recurring decimal. Non-terminating and recurring decimal expansion. That's all your answer. Have you understood? Okay. Okay, next we are going to see the exercise 2.3. The first question, represent the following irrational number on the number line. What is the definition of irrational number? So non-terminating, non-recurring decimal number is called a irrational number. Okay, so this is the definition. So how to form the number line to the given irrational number? So already known, so integer and rational number, so everyone given. So easily form the number line. But here irrational number on the number line. How to represent the irrational number on the number line? This is your question. Okay, the solution. First step, draw a line. Okay, first step, draw a line and mark a point A on it. Okay, first draw a line and mark a point A on it. Then mark a point P. AB is equal to 3 centimeter, because the first question only consider the square root value 3. So what is the next question? AB value 4.7. The next question AB value 6.5. That's all. So using the ruler, using the scale, you mark AB on 3 centimeter. First draw a lengthy line, then mark a point A, the left hand side of the line. Then after 3 centimeter, we mark a point P on the number line. So AB is equal to now 3 centimeter. Then mark a point C on the number line. Now want to mark the point C, okay, such that BC is equal to 1 centimeter. Mark point C. This is for 1 centimeter. Okay, so BC is equal to 1 centimeter. This is the second step. First draw a number line and mark a point AB 3 centimeter. Then mark a point C. BC is equal to 1 centimeter. Okay, then find the midpoint of AC. Then find the midpoint of AC, not AB. Then find the midpoint of AC. Okay, by drawing a perpendicular bisector of AC. Already known the perpendicular bisector using the compass. Okay, here I making a handling. So you use the compass. Using the compass. Okay, so put the sharp edge at A. Take and measure more than half of AC. More than half of AC. Up to this like. Okay, so or AB want to take. So more than half. So draw a perpendicular line. Take a measure more than half of AC. Put the arc on above the line segment AC and below the line segment AC. Okay, above the line segment and below the line segment. Now put the sharp edge at C. Then the same radius to draw the arc intersecting the previous arc. Okay, then join the two arc, we get the perpendicular line. So draw perpendicular line. Okay, let it be O. This is for O. With O as center, OC and OA as radius, draw a semicircle. Now OC and OA as a radius, draw a semicircle. This like. Okay, draw a semicircle here, compass. Okay, using the compass, every arc want to draw with the compass. Then draw a line BD. This is for BD, which is perpendicular to AB. This is perpendicular to AB. BD is equal to root of 3. BD is equal to root of 3. Okay, here use the set square. You have a set square in the triangular shape in your geometry box. Put the bottom of the line AB. Then draw a perpendicular line here. Then using the compass, put the sharp edge at B. Take and measure BD. Okay, BD to draw a arc. Okay, this like. So now BD as radius. Okay, then BD is the square root of 3 and the intersecting point is E. So BE is equal to as well as root 3. Okay, that's all. This is your question. Okay, that's all the diagram. This is your answer. So once again repeat the steps. First draw a line, mark a point AB. The line segment AB is equal to 3 cm. Then draw a BC. Okay, mark the point C on the number line. BC is equal to 1 cm. Okay, then draw a perpendicular line midpoint of AC. Okay, then O as center, OC and OA as radius to draw a semicircle. Then using the set square, you draw a perpendicular line BD with AB. Then B as center, BD as radius, draw a arc. Then arc intersecting the line at E. Okay, now BE is equal to root 3 and BD is equal to root 3. Okay, that's all the representation of the irrational number on the number line. Okay, have you understood? Okay. The second question, square root of 4.7. Okay, carefully listen. First draw a number line and mark the point A. Okay, then 4.7 centimeter. You mark the point B. This is 4.7 centimeter. Then mark the point C. This is 1 centimeter from the point B. Okay, this is for C. This is 1 centimeter. This is a second step. Next, draw the perpendicular line, the midpoint of AC. So consider AC. Take and measure more than half of AC. Okay, put the sharp edge at A to draw an arc above the line segment and below the line segment. And now put the sharp edge at C, draw an arc, the arc intersecting the previous arc. To join the two arcs, we get the perpendicular line. The perpendicular line intersecting the line at O. Okay, then OC and OB as radius, OC and OA as radius, draw a semicircle. Okay, draw a semicircle using the compass. Okay, draw a semicircle. Then using the set square, okay, draw the BD line. BD is perpendicular to AB. Then using the compass, B is the center, BD as radius, draw a one more R. Okay, now BD is equal to square root of 4.7 and the intersecting point is here E. The B is equal to also 4.7. Okay, that's all the diagram. Have you understood? In this slide, you do the third question. Okay, dear students, next second question. Find any two irrational number between the given two rational number. This is your question. Okay, so find between any two irrational number between the numbers. Okay, the last class we have discussed find any two rational number between any two rational number. But here the question irrational number between any two irrational number. Okay, so this is your question. The solution. The first question 0.301 0011 000 111 and so on, and 0.302 002 0002. So first consider the first three decimal places. This is 301, this is 302. Okay, 301 and 302 between, so exists many numbers. Okay, so first you start write the two irrational numbers between the two irrational numbers, means the given two irrational numbers between 0.031 100. This is for 1. So you start write 2200 2, 2, 2 and so on, and 0.3100, this is 2, so 3 you want to write, 3, 3, 000, 3, 3, 3 and so on. So these are lies between also 3 not 2, because 3 not 1 only first we write. Okay, so this is your answer. Then the second question, 6 by 7 and 12 by 13. Okay, second question is 6 by 7 and 12 by 13. This is your question. First find out 6 by 7 answer. Square root of 6 by 7. 6 divided by 7. So 0.0. This is 8 7s are 56. Then 4 adding 0. 5 7s are 35. Okay, 5 7s are 35. The remaining 5. Then adding on 0. This is 7 7s of 49 divided by 1. Then adding on 0. This is 1 times of 7. Then 3. Then adding 0. In this slide, we get the decimal expansion. So 6 by 7 is equal to 0.857142 and so on. Okay, so 12 by 13 is equal to, we do this slide, we get the answers are 0.92376 and so on. Okay, this is your homework. The division is your homework. So comparing the two irrational numbers between, this is 0.85 but this is 0.92. Okay, the two irrational number between, therefore the two irrational numbers between 6 by 7 and 12 by 13 are 0. This is 85. 85 to 92 get many numbers. So 86, 86, 1661, 666, 11 and so on. And 0.871771 so and this like. Not only this answer, able to write any numbers you select is 87 or 88, 89 up to 92, we get the same answer for this question. That's all. This is your question. Next, the third question is root 2 and root 3. Okay, and root 2 and root 3. Root 2 is equal to the standard form 1.414 and so on. Okay, and root 3 is equal to 1.732. Okay, using the long division method, we get in this answer. Okay, therefore two irrational number between the two irrational numbers between root 2 and root 3 are, so 1.4 and 1.7. So write 1.515, 515 and so on, and 1.616, 6616. So in this like we write, we get the answer. That's all. So in between 1.4, 1.7 between, you want to write any two numbers. Okay, but you have many numbers between two rational numbers. Okay, so but the question is want to write two irrational numbers between the given two rational number. That's all for this question. Okay, dear student, next third question. Find any two rational number between the given two rational number. The solution. So now want to write any two rational number. So consider the number 2.2360. This is 2.2365. So consider here only the variance. So 60 and 65 between, you write many numbers. Okay, the two rational numbers are the two rational numbers are 2.23 2, 3, 6, 0. So now we want to write 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1 and so on. And 2.23, now 6, 1, so on. This is 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 2 and so on. Okay, so these two numbers exactly between the given two rational number. Okay, this is the answer of given question. Okay, in this slide you do many numbers, easily find out in between the two rational number. Okay, so that's all your third question. Okay, dear students, today's homework, book page number 53, 54 and 55, examples 2.10, 2.11 and 2.13. Exercise 2.3, question number 1, third subdivision. That's all your today homework. Okay, do it well. Thank you. God bless you.